let's talk about the application a little bit, so at least you will see what is a real project. So there is different application. Usually our customer use the monitoring device for bridge, for example, to monitor a deck and a pile, to have the vectoral displacement of the pile, for example, for bridge. Rail for alignment, cant, twist, and vertical displacement, and they use the rail module in T4D. For open pit mine, for settlement or landslides to prevent any fail of the open pit mine. Tailing dam for water flooding risk, and also structural displacement, and tunnel and construction for geological constraints. So it will depend on the nature of the soil around, and also for structural displacement after you build your tunnel. Tunnel and construction. So here we decide to just make one example of what's going on site for construction sites. So usually like people install the gateway, as Munir mentioned at the beginning, on the top right corner, on the top of the building, to have the line of sight open environment for the entire site, and it will allow you to have a longer range of communication with the sensor. And in the meantime, you can also use the total station on the top of the building. So you can also have the line of sight with your entire building. So the total station can take measurement on a prism to monitor like the wall of the excavation. And also you can install like a load cell, for example, to monitor the beam and any change on the load of the beam. You can also install like tilt sensor on the excavation wall, so you make sure like there is no local change on your excavation wall. You can also use some piezometer to monitor the water to make sure you are not flooding your excavation or your foundation. Also an option to monitor with IPI, like your foundation itself, to make sure like when you dig your excavation, there is no change on your foundation. And some crack meter also to monitor the crack to make sure your excavation project doesn't have any impact on the current crack on your building.